Diddy's affiliation with high-profile people such as Prince Harry.
You know, before, when they were young bucks growing up and they were getting in a lot of trouble themselves, so hey, I was like, why don't you come hang out with me?
Harry isn't the most lovable royal out there.
Harry, he betrayed the Queen. That's unforgivable.
But if his connection to Diddy is really as deep as some people say it is, then he just got bumped down even lower. From Diddy's personal publicist turning to an insider and claiming that Diddy was obsessed with Prince Harry and his brother Prince William,
the hip-hop mogul recalled wanting Prince Harry and Prince William to join his guest list,
to the insider claiming that the royal pair never accepted his party invites.
There is no suggestion, though, Prince Harry was involved in any of Sean Combs' alleged wrongdoing.
Diddy explained that he understood the princes were likely unavailable as they started settling into their adult roles and responsibilities at that time.
How deep does Prince Harry's connection to Diddy go? Sean Diddy Combs is no stranger to making headlines, but the latest allegations against him have sent shockwaves through the music industry and beyond. Diddy, known for his larger-than-life persona and influence on hip-hop, is now facing accusations of a whole helping of bad things. The details emerging from these lawsuits are deeply disturbing. But what's catching some by surprise is the odd connection to the British royal family, specifically Prince Harry. According to Rob Shooter, Diddy's former publicist, the rapper was obsessed with the two royal brothers. Speaking to BBC News, Shooter claims that Diddy repeatedly invited Prince William and Prince Harry to his infamous parties during the early 2000s. Apparently, Diddy went as far as offering to cover all their travel, accommodation, and security expenses just to get them to attend. Despite his best efforts, the brothers never accepted the invitation. And I wouldn't either if the guy was so persistent. Diddy thinks of himself as a king, Shooter explained, so it makes perfect sense that he'd want actual princes in his entourage. But Prince Harry never accepted. They were never part of his world. What makes this story even more bizarre is that Diddy allegedly framed photos of the two royals in his New York home, almost as if they were honorary members of his crew. That's just weird, man. It's unclear whether the invitations included his famous white parties, which were lavish events held at his East Hampton estate between 1998 and 2009. While these gatherings were the epitome of glamour and exclusivity, they've recently come under scrutiny due to troubling allegations about what happened behind the scenes. While Harry never attended any of Diddy's events, they did meet him once in 2007 at a charity concert honoring their late mother, Princess Diana. The event brought together a star-studded lineup including Kanye West, Tom Jones, and Joss Stone. A photo from the event shows the royal brothers posing with Diddy and Kanye, a snapshot that now feels surreal given the current allegations. Interestingly, the royal family has remained notably silent about the ongoing legal stuff surrounding Diddy. Whether they're aware of the full extent of the accusations or simply choosing to avoid the discussion, their distance from the situation has not gone unnoticed. It's hard not to wonder if their earlier refusal to associate with Diddy was more than just a matter of protocol. Diddy's legal stuff began in earnest very recently when he was arrested in Manhattan following a federal investigation into some heinous activities. The allegations against him are nothing short of detestable. Victims have come forward with claims that they were treated poorly. Some of these incidents allegedly date back over 2 decades, while others are as recent as 2022. Texas attorney Tony Busby, who is leading the charge against Diddy, has described a pattern that spans years and involves dozens of victims. According to Busby, Diddy used his power and influence to target vulnerable individuals, many of whom were aspiring musicians or actors hoping to break into the entertainment industry. The promises of fame and success turned into a nightmare for many of these victims. In one particularly harrowing case, a boy much younger than 18 was reportedly taken to a Bad Boy Records audition in New York, where he was treated poorly under the guise of being promised a record deal. Other allegations describe similar scenarios, including those who were not yet adults being flown to parties, and then things got darker. Busby's team has already filed multiple lawsuits, and he has warned that more are on the way. This is just the beginning, he said, adding that his hotline for victims received over 12,000 calls within 24 hours of being set up. So far, they've identified at least 120 potential victims, including 25 who were not adults at the time of the alleged action. One of the most chilling aspects of these lawsuits is the evidence evidence being presented. Many victims have provided medical records that confirm that they were not treated properly. According to Busby, some victims tested positive for something called xylazine, a powerful tranquilizer often referred to as trank. These findings suggest a calculated effort to reduce the cognitive abilities of victims, making the allegations all the more alarming. The lawsuits also paint a picture of a system in which Diddy allegedly used his wealth and status to manipulate those around him. Several former employees have come forward claiming that they were complicit out of fear of retaliation. Some of the new lawsuits even implicate other individuals in Diddy's circle, though their names have not been made public. Diddy's legal team has vehemently denied the allegations, calling them false and defamatory. In a statement, his lawyer Erica Wolf said Mr. Combs emphatically and categorically denies as false and defamatory any claim that he did anything to anyone. He looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself in court, where the truth will be established based on evidence, not speculation. And all those big words really do sound fancy. As these accusations continue to unfold, the royal family's connection, or lack thereof, to Diddy remains an intriguing footnote. While Prince William and Prince Harry's decision to decline his invitations now seems wise, it also raises questions. Were they aware of the darker side of Diddy's world, or was their avoidance purely coincidental? Royal insiders have hinted that the family was cautious about associating with Diddy, particularly given the rapper's reputation for hosting wild and unpredictable events. It's not the kind of environment the royals would ever be part of, one source explained. But with the allegations now dominating headlines, their decision to steer clear almost seems prophetic. Some gossip circles have even speculated that the royal family may have had prior knowledge of the accusations against Diddy, choosing to quietly distance themselves long before the news became public. While there's no concrete evidence to support this theory, it adds another layer of intrigue to an already complex story. Diddy's rise to fame was nothing short of meteoric. As the founder of Bad Boy Records, he launched the careers of hip-hop icons like the notorious B.I.G. and ushered in an era of chart-topping hits. His entrepreneurial ventures, from fashion to Ciroc, solidified his status as a cultural force. But now that legacy is being overshadowed by these devastating allegations. For many fans, the revelations are a sobering reminder that fame and success can often mask darker realities. The allegations against Diddy are not just about individual acts of misconduct, they point to a larger systemic issue within the entertainment industry. For the alleged victims, the pursuit of justice is only beginning, and for Diddy, the fallout from these accusations could redefine his legacy forever. Ultimately, the unfolding drama surrounding Diddy and his connections to figures like Prince Harry offers a fascinating glimpse into the intersection of celebrity, power, and morality. While the royal family's decision to stay out of the fray may have been motivated by protocol, their distance from Diddy's world now feels like an act of foresight. Whether by instinct or information, their avoidance of the rapper is yet another reminder that appearances can be deceiving. For the entertainment industry, this is a wake-up call. As the lawsuits continue to emerge, they serve not only as a reckoning for Diddy, but also as a moment of reflection for everyone involved in the world of music and entertainment. What do you guys think? Is Diddy done for? Do you think the royal family really knew what was happening and decided to not let Harry go to the parties? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.